It was us.
Oh,
It was
darling.
us.
Oh, my sweetheart.
Based on Nicholas Sparks' best-selling book, 2004's The Notebook has become a beloved modern classic, and we're capping the film in 3 minutes or less. Be warned, major spoilers follow. The film opens in a nursing home, where Duke goes to read to a fellow resident, Allie, who suffers from dementia. Allie doesn't recognize Duke and is unaware they are married, so every day he reads the story of their life from a notebook, hopeful she will remember. He uses the nickname Duke, so she isn't confused by his real name. He begins reading about the first time they met in the summer of 1940. Noah Calhoun is a poor mill worker visiting a carnival in Seabrook Island, South Carolina, where he meets rich heiress Allie Hamilton, who is vacationing at a summer home there. The two fall in love, and despite planning to marry, Allie's parents doubt their relationship will last.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. It's over. Okay, it's over.
When they stay out late one night, her parents call the cops. Allie and Noah have a huge fight over their relationship, and they break up. Allie is sent home to Charleston before she can say goodbye. And after Noah writes Allie every day for a year with no response, he gives up. Noah goes off to war, and Allie volunteers as a nurse stateside, where she falls in love with a soldier named Lon Hammond. When Noah returns from the war, he buys an old plantation. When he sees Allie with Lon, a heartbroken Noah becomes obsessed with restoring his home. Allie gets engaged, but when she sees a picture of Noah in the paper, she faints. She visits him at his home in Seabrook Island, and they fall in love again.
I know there's something about today. Maybe it's a day for a miracle.
In the present, Duke and Allie's children and grandchildren visit, but she doesn't recognize them. Back in the 1940s, Allie asks Noah why he never wrote and learns her mother hid his letters from her. When Allie doesn't return home, her mother arrives and confronts her. She discovers her mother also had a summer romance, but returned home to marry her father. Allie and Noah argue, and she leaves to marry Lon. An upset Lon confronts Allie over what she really wants, and she goes back to Noah. When Allie arrives at Noah's home, they embrace, and back in the present, old Allie realizes the story is about them. She remembers her life with him, and she and Noah begin to dance. She suddenly forgets, however, becoming confused and angry.
You weren't really going for a walk, were you? You were going to see Miss Allie.
The stress is too much for Duke, who has a heart attack later. He recovers and returns to the nursing home and visits her room that night. She remembers Duke and asks him to stay with her. The next morning, the nurse finds them sharing their bed, having passed away holding hands during the night as the film ends. And that's our recap of The Notebook. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video, and thanks for watching.